Monterey pine, Pinus radiata. It's a coastal tree in California that has been introduced as an interior tree, and back in the 60s it became very, very popular. Apparently the Sunset magazine came out with an article talking about the wonders and how great this tree was, and Woolworth Garden Center came out and sold them for 99 cents for 1-gallon cans. And consequently, they were planted all over the Santa Clara Valley by the hundreds of thousands. And now they're in trouble. Now they're being attacked by a lot of different insects, as well as the pitch canker disease. And if you look here, you can see a lot of completely dead and dying branches, and there's a lot of flagging up at the top. And look at the very, very top, you see a little bit of dead up there, but overall it's still got a cast of green. But this tree is not long for this earth. It's on its way out, and let me show you why. There are a number of insects that are attacking this tree. One is called the Ips pine beetle, IPPS, and it's a little tiny beetle that usually flies into the top of the tree, and it's the larva. They bore into the tree and they lay the larva, and the larva can cause these big galleries that causes the branches to die back. There's another insect called the sequoia pitch moth. Let me see if I can find one of those for you. I'm actually having a hard time finding them, but this is a globule. Usually they're great big pitch globs. There's a very small one right here, but you can see the pitch that's on it. And those are bad because they transmit diseases, but they usually don't kill the tree. They're kind of an isolated insect. But a huge problem is the western turpentine beetle, and you can see the evidence of this at the base of the tree by all this frass. You see these little piles of pitch and frass that get into the tree, and usually you'll find them in the bottom 6 feet or so of the base, and very heavily around the root zone, and you can see all the buildup from the pitch. Interesting, if you find a really fresh one, sometimes you can pop them off there and you'll find a little tiny hole, and you can see the larvae down in there. These guys, they tunnel all the way around, they lay their eggs, and once you peel the bark off of a tree that's being removed, you can see all these galleries underneath the bark. This is usually an indicator that the tree has not got a lot of time left. It's going to be a little bit more difficult removal because it's actually on 2 properties. And if you look at the base down there, you can see the insect frass. Frass is a word that describes the excrement and the sawdust that comes out from the base of the tree, from where the insects are exiting all the debris from their excavations, shall we say. This tree is about, I'm going to say, it's about 4 feet in diameter at the base, and they want all of this privacy in here. So the importance of retaining this hedge is very, very critical to these people, because they want the privacy between the two of them. So we're going to have to do this removal from the neighbor's property, or not at all. There's also a magnolia that they want to protect, an outbuilding, swimming pool's a little further away, and the building's over on that side. There's a fence that we have to protect. Not a lot of drop zone. Too far to get a crane in here. Can't get a bucket truck in here. Got this big wide open property over here. Morning. You know, removing dead and dying Monterey pines has become such a big part of my business here where I live. And it's because of the pine beetles, the different diseases that the beetles are spreading, but it's such a big problem that it's kind of scary. I don't know, global warming, just drought-related insect problems. It doesn't really matter what's causing the problem, but the problem is quite prevalent in our area. So, don't know if I got this job or not. I think I probably will get it. It's going to be kind of difficult because I'm dealing with 2 people that own the tree and 2 different ideas about what they want to pay for and how much. So, I'll keep you posted.